Alright, in this video we're going to be taking a look at the Wulflund Tene Iron Age Celtic sword. This is a beautifully handcrafted blade by Wulflund. Their blades are made in the Czech Republic and they have more of like a rough combat ready finish, battle ready finish if you will. There's two versions of this one. There is the functional battle ready version. You can see this one has a sharpening surface on it, and also there's also a stage combat one as well that's a little bit more of a dense of a blade, a little bit thicker of an edge on here. So in this video we're going to go through the specs on this one, and then after we go through the specs and the up close looks at it, we're going to do the cut testing. Overall length of this blade is 34¼ inches, all the way from the very pointy tip to the butt end of the handle right here. Heard a falcon over there. The pommel is peened, so it has more like an old school look to it. All right. Blade length itself on the double-edged blade is 28¼ inches. There is a little bit of a diamond cross section on here. All right. A little bit of a diamond cross section. Nice full range of motion blade. You can see it's got really good slashing on it. Good maneuvering on thrusting as well. What I really like about this one is the handle. So the handle is very secure, more like a Celtic style blade. So it's got a nice full grip on it. As you can see, can't really call it a Viking handle because other blade fighting cultures used it, but it has a similar type of like a staple handle on here. That's really also when you're thrusting, as you don't actually lose the blade, that there's a way for you to pull the blade out or pull the blade out. So it's primarily retention, other than obviously their culture. This is a high carbon steel that Wulflund uses. They like to keep these a nice and rough finish. So you'll see it's not like super shiny and super polished. It is more of like a rough look to it, and they do that on purpose. So if you ever see it up close, unless otherwise noted in the description of the product, you'll notice that they are rough. Sometimes they actually leave a little bit of pitting. Not pitting that would be determinal to the quality or the function of the blade. Let's say if it's battle ready and things like that. But they do that on purpose because that's their style. That's the way that they like to do things. All right, so this blade is 2 pounds even. So right across 2 pounds. Obviously it's a cut and thrust sword. You can call it whatever you want. I mean, no matter how you're using this, this is a really good weapon in the sense that it has the protection on the high line and the protection on the low line. Meaning that this blade is long enough to where you can protect your head, and you can protect your knees without having to drop elevation. You don't need to duck down in order to protect your low line. One of the big benefits of blades that are about hip height. So I'm about 6 feet tall. This one's right underneath my hip socket. And then if you pivot it up from the hip joint, it goes roughly about to the temple, or if you're a little bit shorter than me, right above the head. That way you have the head protection, and then like I said, a low line protection as well. The point of balance on this one, oh by the way, this comes unsharpened. This one comes unsharpened. So you'll need to contact customer service in order to add a sharpening service. If it's not available on the website, there should be a little button when you purchase this blade. It says add a sharpening service. You'll be able to do that with this blade as well. If it does it, and you're interested in another blade that has a sharpening that you want to get sharpened, then go ahead and contact customer service. Just a little side note. What I want to do right now is, especially because I'm out here in nature, beautiful fall weather right now, what I want to go ahead and do is show you some up close looks at this blade, and then we're going to go into the cut testing. Let's do it. well, especially with the cut testing on it. Sharpening. All right, let's do another one. Let's hit the back. So there's the backhand on that one. I went all the way through. And I think having the little bit of a diamond cross section on here, see that little bump right there, is actually aiding it in slashing through and not getting stuck. So you can't go all the way back to chamber with this. This is double edge, but you can still slash this all the way through or slash this all the way through. A lot of range on this one. There's a cut testing on the Wulflund Tene sword. Did some cutting with the tatami mats on it. You can see this thing did really well. It's a double-edged blade, a lot of range on it. Feels really good in the hand, of course. One thing I will say is that you're gonna get a little bit of rubbing and friction on the slash here, especially when you pull it around from the forehand to the backhand and the backhand to the forehand. It's just the nature of the grip. Again, it's for retention, and also it's just the way that it was designed for their culture. So if you enjoy this blade, go ahead and click the link below this description, and it'll go ahead and take you directly to this blade. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, like this video, comment below if you want to check any more Wulflund products out, and I will talk to you soon.